first stance. Obviously, not the start to the season you would have liked. What do you need to fix to get a better result against Glory?
It's not so much anything specifically that we need to fix. It's more just about the consistency with the way that we play our football. So at times we've been able to play some good stuff, and then at other times we've been a little bit below our best. So it's probably mainly about being consistent and trying to, minimise the gap between when we're playing well and when we're a little bit off.
I know you mentioned last week about that you've been struggling a little bit for cohesion just because of how many players that have come in. Do you think that's part of the reason why you've struggled for that consistency?
Yeah, we have introduced a lot of new players, so that consistency was always going to be an issue. And we've also had some players missing for periods of time throughout the pre-season as well, with injury and illness and other things like that. So it has been a little bit challenging to try and integrate everyone and get them on the same page. But with time, it's getting better, and I think we'll see a really strong performance this week.
Are they now at a stage where they're able to play maybe a full 90 or at least start?
Yeah, so both of those players will be pushing to potentially start. We'll make a decision about which way we go with that. And then other players returning to the fold as well, like a Nano Sasaki as well, comes back into the squad too. So we're slowly getting healthier and getting some players back, and we're looking forward to seeing how they contribute to our team's performances.
Murray out there with the mood boot on. How long will he be out there?
Not 100% sure at this stage. It's been a little bit like that, to be honest, this year. We've sort of taken a couple of steps forward and then a step back with individual players and as a team as well. So disappointing that Millsy won't be out there this weekend, and we'll know a little bit more once we speak to the medical staff about what her long-term plans look like.
What's been done to try and address the sort of issues? Is it a matter of just sort of keeping at it, or what can you do to fix it?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Just keeping at it. We just got to keep working hard, trying to improve every day, get better. And you can only do that through working hard at training and putting in the effort. And I'm pleased to say that the girls are working really hard and doing a great job. We've just got to persevere. Obviously had a fantastic start to the year. They're sitting top of the table and they'll be coming into the game full of confidence. So it's a team I've enjoyed watching play, just as a neutral, not as a coach. So we expect a really stern test from them. But we enjoy going over to Perth and playing over there. So we're going to give it our best effort to try and come away with the victory.
Just wanted to ask about something elsewhere in the league. At the Wanderers, obviously, at the moment, we've seen that they've debuted two of the youngest players ever in successive weeks. Do you think that's a good thing for the league to have players that young playing in the competition? Obviously, the immediate reaction is to go, wow, that's amazing. But do you think it's an odd thing to have two full teams in here?
Yeah, to be honest, I think there's some good things about it. There's some positive things about it, and then there's some questions that could be raised about playing players that young as well. For me though, age is just a number. So if they're good enough and they deserve the opportunity, regardless of how old they are, then they should play.